If you want to see how I go from this to this, then keep on watching. On today's episode of my DIY diaries, we are doing our hair. So the hairstyle that you saw is essentially a V-part wig. So I am trying to get the most out of this silk press, and we're gonna go ahead and just do a V-part wig. I'm not big on putting a bunch of heat on my hair, but this is just a style that I needed in the meantime. I didn't want to use the clip-ins anymore, so I'm kind of transitioning into this other protective kind of style. So since it is a V-part wig, I am going to be sectioning out my leave out in a V shape. So it's not a very even, like straight leave out or a U, really. It's really a V, just because I know that that's how the unit is made. So it is V part, and then I'm not going to be braiding down my hair at all. Just putting it in a ponytail and then bobby pinning it upwards to my head. Like I said, this is just a very quick hairstyle that I'm going to be kind of taking on and off, really. So I love that. You know, I can just kind of put it on and off. And that is the great thing about a V-part and a U-part wig. So this is actually from Unice, and I'll link it below. But as you can see, towards the V point part, there's a clip, and then there's a clip at the end. So I'm just going to clip those to my hair, and then just do the same with the other side. Honestly, it's very standard and easy. Like, that's the whole point, I think, of the V-part wig. And then I'm just going to make sure that it's tight. So there is a comb in the back as well as some combs on the side. So you can kind of see me placing those combs on the sides of my hair, and then just making sure it is pretty secure. So as you can see, my hair is actually a bit darker than this unit, but it is what it is, you know. Wasn't gonna dye it, didn't feel like that. And I think after I style it, it actually doesn't look that bad. Like, it is what it is. Like, I'm not super particular. Just a different style that I wanted for now. So just seeing how it's gonna lay. Then I went ahead and put it back up, and now I'm about to cut it. So this is the part that I don't know what I was thinking. So I honestly don't recommend putting your hair in two sections like this. I honestly never cut my bobs and stuff like this, but for some reason I felt led to do it. So yeah, as you can see, that wasn't the most even. That isn't either. And now you can see the hair is super long in the back. Like, I did not cut this right. So here I go, chopping it up and just cutting some of that hair off in the back, and really just take some sections. And that's essentially what I decided to do. Like, this was okay, but I really needed to just like chop it up. So that's kind of what I'm doing, working with little sections at a time until I get the back a little bit shorter. And this is what I have. And because I know that I'm about to give it a messy, wavy look, I'm not getting the bob like super even, because it's not going to be straight. Like, it's not going to be a straight bust down bob. So I'm okay with how the cut came out. So now I am flat ironing the hair. We're curling it, and I want waves. So as you can see, the flat iron is like straight up and down, and I'm curling it and just pulling it down. I want the ends to be kind of straight, but you know, I think it's important that when you're curling the hair, you're not looking to like create like glamorous curls, but kind of like messy ones. So just kind of pulling and tugging, if you can kind of see the way that I'm curling it, straight up and down, and getting that flat iron as vertical as possible, I think is what creates the wave. So I'm doing that all throughout my hair. And then when it comes to my leave out, I'm going to make sure that I put some heat protectant all over it. Very important to protect that. And then I like to not curl my leave out by itself. Like, I like to curl it with additional hair as well. So I am taking the last section of the hair that I have left and curling that with my leave out as well. So I think that's what makes it blend a little bit better. And then I realized like my leave out in the front was like not as smooth as it could be. So went ahead and touched that up, and then doing the same with the other side, curling the leave out with the last bit of hair that I have left to kind of blend it all together. To add some body to it, a little messy, and make sure that the curls stay in place, I'm spraying it with my KiArrah hairspray. It's a strong hold. I also did use some Gots to Be spray as well, so sprayed that all throughout, and now I'm kind of combing certain pieces to fluff it out so it doesn't look too crunchy and like too, you know, specific. Just more of a messy, wavy look. So I'm combing out some pieces. I teased a few, and I like how it gives like that effortless, you know, bed hair kind of look. So here we go with the lashes, actually. So this is I don't want to say it's my first time doing lash extensions, but this is my first time doing lash extensions in like years. I haven't put them on since like high school, but I found some off Amazon, and I was like, you know what? We're about to give these a go. And these are harder to apply than they look. The girlies be making them look so, you know, make it look so easy to apply, but I was kind of struggling a little bit. But I got this whole lash kit off Amazon. It came with a glue and a sealant with the lashes, of course. And I appreciate that the glue is like look at me, I was pretty sad. I appreciate that the glue looks like mascara, you know, it's not super messy. But I think I just have to get understand how the glue works and apply it. But for my lash map, I just did doubled up on 14, 16, and 18. Like, that's what I did. And then I'm going to use a different set of tweezers because my old tweezers were like picking up everything that I put down. So some clean tweezers, and then we're going to push them together and then use the sealant. And that's kind of what that looks like, really. It was pretty simple, but I think I just need to get better at understanding like the drying time and application. I was honestly so surprised at how good they looked, and I'm super excited to continue like getting better at them, honestly. So after I did the other eye, this is how we're looking. I think the hair and the lashes are giving like super put together, cute, effortless, and I'm here for this DIY moment. So thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.
No.